Yo, it's on a Sunday and I decided not to go to church. Of course, it was a decision that was made yesterday. I didn't want to go to church. I don't know. I think I felt tired. Plus, someone had fallen. Someone had fallen short of, I don't know, is it the glory? And it just occurred to me that I didn't properly and thoroughly work on myself. You see, I don't know, this diary won't go for long today. I don't think I want to talk too much. I don't want to talk much. That's the idea. I'm looking at this thing. It looks like a cow. But if I look again, I think it's a cow with a calf. So here's the thing. Yeah, I didn't properly work on myself. And this is what I mean. I got rid of the bad habit of, the cousin of watching PORN. Her cousin is always and I don't know what happened. By the way, I got into my account, my ex account, my Twitter. It's actually a Twitter account. And what happened is, after just opening my account, I encountered these videos of this Equatorial Guinea man. I think that's why I got tempted to watch. And when you get into one video, one suggested video, the algorithm picks that up and brings you a lot of them on your feed. And I think that's where the flesh was too weak to handle that. I feel disappointed for myself because I think it's should I say raising? Not raising. What happens when someone dies and wakes up is that they kolioka. I know that word by Kikuyu. We're using the Kikuyu language. Kolioka resurrects. So that thing, the visual images and videos resurrected the feeling. The dopamine hit that I have a record with in my brain. Okay. Now, this when I wish, but I think it should reach a point I clear my mind. Like, I think something should hit me. She should hit my brain, and then all the memories that I had previously about whatever traumas that I had should just disappear. Like, any memory about anything that I had previously should have disappeared. Like, forever should disappear. And it should never come back. And there's one thing that I would wish for it to be retained. My identity. Or should I say that my name should still be there? I think I should remember who I am. I am Maxim Felix Kino. I think that's the only thing that should remain. And after that, I think I'll create a new personality of myself from that point. Like, I'm starting from zero. I don't know anyone. I know nothing about my previous life. It's like I'm starting on a clean slate. And perhaps, I don't know, I just hope that I remember that I had a YouTube channel that I was doing, the YouTube diaries. Yeah. I just want my head to be hit so that I lose all the memories. I come back to this channel. I know it hasn't. Anyway, I just hope that my identity will be retained. I remember. No, I don't. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember. I just forget about everything, and I can't. And I start on a clean slate. Because that will really help. By the way, always think about this each and every time. I just want to lose my memory. My traumas, they should all go. Should be deleted, all of them. And my memory should start on a clean slate. See, that will mean that my interest now will be now focused on the purpose that brought me to this earth. Like, this is it. I'm doing this because I know nothing else. And from that, I'll build a good brand of myself, yeah? It's something that, I really desire, and it would spark some kind of joy in me. And it's because I think there are things that you wish for, there are things you just desire, there are things that, okay, I really need to have this so that my life could now make sense. And as all this is happening, I think all my documents, government issued the documents should be having that name of mine, Maxime Felix Kenobi. And I start on a clean slate, like clean, like zero. I think at that point I'll have my purpose focus on, spot on. I don't know. Is it I'm getting too extreme with my wishful thinking? No. I'm very conscious. I know what I'm saying. And I would really wish for that to happen. Oh, I wish. Just something hits my head. But it should not hurt me so much. It will just to shake my knee. The only impact that it should have, is just, the only effect that it should have is just clear my memory, like zero. Zero. Yeah? That will make me happy. Because at that point, I'm trying to make this picture, mental video. Okay, I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to visualize this video of me without any memory. Like, I know no one. I don't know anybody. I totally don't remember anything. Something that it's hard to believe, but again, I think. But this one thing that I would wish for when I have lost my memory, I would love to have a good relationship with my God. Because at this point, I think everything will be well laid out. Like, this is clean. This is clean. This is a clean slate and now my purpose should be issued, like, clearly. This is my destiny. God should tell me that this is my destiny. This is your purpose, and this is your gift, or even your talent. Now use it to achieve your destiny. Because basically, I think that is what happened when I was being created. I was told, we conversed with God, you are going to be like me, like God, like me. You have abilities. I've given you authority to rule over the earth. Yeah. Now, with your purpose, now go to earth. So I go back and ask God, what was my purpose? And at this point, I think it will be very clear, and there will be no holding back. I'm doing everything so that I can achieve it. Anything and everything. But I just hope that there will be someone, someone who knows me and is around me, who will tell me that you had a life. Yeah, I want someone supportive, but someone like my wife, my partner, because at least I could have known her better. No, not per se, but okay, let me put it this way. I would have established a relationship where will be taking care. Okay, she'll be taking care of myself. Post closing the memories. Yeah, everything, like clearly everything. So she'll be there for me so that she can take care of me. And it is just occurring to me that I need to choose the partner that I'm going to choose. Please choose a kind partner, because she'll take care of you. She'll take care of you. If she is this person who he lost his memory, bye bye, pack, go. We just pray that I'll have. It's not actually a wish. It's a prayer, and I'm manifesting that a partner who is going to take care of my who is going to take care of me. Because anyway, you have to show it before you are shown. Of course, I'll have taken care of that before I lose my memory, so she'll have no problem taking care of me. You get me? You feel me? So it's important that you choose a good partner that will take care of you. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I think it's like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm predicting my future. I just hope that everything goes to me. The only thing that I'm concerned with right now is just the problem that is in my mind. The big question, the big problem that I'm trying to solve right now is me. I just achieved my purpose, and I just achieved my purpose that brought me to this earth, and me, I'll have no problem living on this needing. Yeah, I identify my gift, achieve my purpose, take care of my kids, live my kids in a good life. Yeah, and before I leave, I just want to make sure that I have laid a good foundation for my kids to live on, like morally. I'll make sure that I encourage them. My wife, I'll make sure that I take care of her before I leave, because nowadays you just don't know when you will leave. But I certainly want. It's my wish. It's my goal to do that. Make sure my family is my daughters and my sons to be left in a good manner. That's that when I leave, yeah, they'll tegemea no one. Like, they'll tegemea no one. Because I'll have left a legacy, not a legacy. I'll have built a kingdom for them. Kingdoms of empires, business empires for them. And of course, I'll have trained them how to manage businesses. My wife, I've been talking about her. I want someone who we can relate with each other. Yeah, compatible. Who we can relate with each other very closely. Like, she's quite familiar. She thinks how I think, and she's someone who is motivated. Yeah, you get me. So I'll have no doubt in my mind that she's going to take care of my kids and even take care of their family. Yeah. I just hope that this happens in my 40 or even 50s. 50 years. When all this is happening. Anyway, God is great. I know He has good plans for me, great plans for abundance and prosperity for my life. Now it's upon me to put in the effort that is required. Yeah. Yeah. I really wanted to talk about that. I don't know where it got from, but I had to talk about this. Anyway, I don't know what will be the title of this video. Maybe I might come back later, some years later, and refer it back. Now, when I'm fully and certified Maxim Felix Kenobi, like I am the one fully. Anyway, I decided not to go to church. And it's always the same reason. It's always the same. The same cause. Nothing. I think I don't want to overfeed on that. On the church things. Not because I want. It's because I like it that way. Just control everything. Try to control everything. Don't overconsume. Yeah. Do we have anything to talk about? I don't. Yeah, I was talking about fixing myself. I didn't properly fix myself. So I tried fixing my spiritual self. I forgot that the brain had created this path of this habit that I was used to, and that path cannot be deleted, right? I think that's why I was talking about memory loss. And when I do that, when I think about what? Okay, here's the thing. When the brain that creates that path, it's actually very difficult to get rid of it. So you have to replace the habit with a habit that is that is giving the same dopamine, and so that you can live with it, so that you can get addicted to it. Certainly, I didn't work for that. It had just occurred to me when I was coming here. I think I missed something. I didn't work on myself, so that I make sure that I replace that habit that I was used to with another equal habit that will keep me going, to keep that path. Okay, to delete that path that I was used to. Brain path. It's called a brain path. Yeah. I forgot about that. I think now it's time to go back to this. It's now time to go back to drawing board again, square. You want to tell me that I had done zero work, and I have to go back to square one and now rework on myself properly, because I don't need. I think I need to get rid of this habit forever now. Properly, like I have to make a plan. I have to do this. I don't know. It has just become this thing that's I don't need now to use Twitter anymore. I had plans to use it, but Twitter is good, but I don't think. Anyway, I'll figure that out. So I need to go on a 3-day fasting period again. But this time I'll consume a lot of water, because for the 7th, the other day I went for a whole week without food, but I drank water. The problem was, I think I went too hard with the dry fasting, and it's because of one thing. I faced one challenge when I was coming out of it. Now, when I was passing this first stool after the 7 days of fasting and prayer. Yeah? Oh my God, the feces were so dry. They teared actually my rectum. I had a bled passing out of my stool for the first time after 7 days. This is because I need to drink more water. Wow, I don't want to try that again. If you are going to fasting, please drink a lot of water. Hey, drink a lot of water, bana. What? Drink a lot of water, bana. Hey, because wow, and that really affected me because I don't want to talk about it. But whenever you're going for a fasting period, please drink a lot of water, like a lot of water, so that when that feces reaches the colon, the last bit of before you go to the the moisture in it is not absorbed by the colon because the body is already full of water, so you'll not have any problem. So the feces that will come out after the knee, it won't be that dry. It will at least be wet. Because the mistake that I did would be the worst mistake of my life, not drinking water. Yeah. Who else do I need to tell this except for myself? This is a secret, only that I put it on the public, only that no one will ever see it unless something extraordinary happens and my videos are just out of that would be embarrassing, literally. Someone comes and watches my videos, my whole diary. I can swear that there will be subscribers, there will be watch hours enough for me to make money. I don't want to do that to happen. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to go to that path. I you can be blessed. I can be blessed in a way that, wait, I didn't see it coming. Now I have monetized my diary. Like, really? Something that I wouldn't wish for myself. Okay, it can occur to me that you can be so blessed that thing happens. Things in the world happen in a way that you wouldn't expect them to be that way. It would be very, I don't know, unfortunate, embarrassing. It will bring happiness because it is bringing me money. It's something that I don't know, man. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. Just a basin of mixed feelings about this. Because how would I feel about this? I just pray that I get this 87,000 Kenyan shillings and then I move out. I am moving out, by the way. Once I get the 87,000 Kenyan shillings, I'm moving out to my room. I'll go and rent that. I'll go rent that room that is worth about 6,000, 6,000 every month. Is it 6,000? 7,000. Okay, I think it's 6. Yeah, and live on my own. I think I need to work extra hard when I'm with myself. And now, this time I won't lose myself. Hey, if there is something that I won't do when I'm alone, and I just hope I'll have my partner, because of course she'll be pregnant. She'll be pregnant anyway. So I just hope that I'll be with her, because I don't want to mess myself. And there's a question that I'm asking myself. Where is it when I'm looking for money properly? Now this thing of PORN, I don't know how to mention that. PORN comes up. Yeah. understand. Anyway, it's 25 minutes past me. By the way, okay, I can spend these 5 minutes talking about the post that I made today on Facebook. Now, what do we have? Intuition. Intuition is God's voice. God's voice that manifests itself in the human mind. Like, it leads you to doing the right things. Okay, we call it, I trust my gut. That gut feeling is what we call the intuition. And the other day, oh my god, I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. And did I talk about this when I was at home? I don't think so. Oh, okay. I might have said something about it in one of the videos, but I really clearly don't remember. Now, I was at home at this point. Back home, yeah, Elbagon in Nakuru County. There's this village called Kasarani, hapo kwa yeah, I'm doing this for memory purposes. Sometimes I might come back with a new identity and I look at this video. Now here's the thing. I live in Kasarani Mwato, hapo kwa Valley, hapo kwa hoteli ya Valley, okay? I hope my future self will come back to Maxim Felix Kenobi, you'll come back to this video so that you can go back, so that it can remind you where you came from. You are home, like your home. It is in hapo kwa Valley. Kuna hoteli inaitwa kwa Valley. Kuna hiyo line ya Valley. Kasarani Mwato. The division is Elbagon division. Molo subdivision, Nakuru County in Kenya and in the continent of Africa. That is where you come from, okay? Now, while I was at home, I think I'm this kind of a person who really sleeps and goes deep into it. Like, I can rarely hear any voice in the third hour of my sleep. Like, someone can scream out here and I won't hear anything because I'm deep into the sleep. I'm not this kind of person who's half awake, half dead, half awake. You get me? Like, yeah, I'm kind of a deep sleeper. So, and really, when I mean really, really, I wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night. And certainly this day, I think all of a sudden I just wake up. I think it was at 5 in the morning. Is it 5? Yeah, I think it's is it 5? Yeah, I think 5. And I'm like, okay, how did I wake up? And by the way, there was no noise. There was nothing that would have possibly woken me up. Like, okay, let me say this very clearly. I wouldn't have woken up let me put it this let me put it simply. I wouldn't have woken up by any chance. But this day, I just woke up and wait, there was no noise. It's still silent. No one has made any noise, but I've just woken up. Something is off about this. By the way, it caught my attention. Like, okay, what is happening? I hear no cries, nothing's going on. And I lay there. Huh? I had to actually open my eyes. Huh? What is happening? Ah, I lay there just looking and trying to think what is happening. I'm like, there's a reason why I have woken up, and it's one of a kind. It's one of those days where it just occurs to you that I think this is not normal. This is not ordinary. To me, at least, it's not ordinary. That to me, there's a reason why I have woken up. At this point, I think this is when I was learning how to vibrate and even to tap into a spiritual meaning. And at this point, I was aware that I'm super creative in the middle of between 12 a.m. in the night to 5 p.m. when now darkness is when the sun is now rising. I decided, you know what? Let me tap into my creative. Okay, let me tap into my spiritual world. I'm like, okay, so I think at this point, this is when I am vibrating to get my partner. I think this when I am really making the partner that I should have. Someone who's caring, someone who can act with each other very, very comfortably and very, yeah. I decide, let me end this here because, okay, I think there's something here. So I decide, let me ask a question. I think I might have decided to go to visualize or even to get used to the picture that I was used to make while I was with my wife. Yeah, vibrating, creating that imagination. I said, okay, let me not use that in Nini. Let me go into Nini. Let me explore further. Now, I ask a question. What is the name of my wife? What is the name of her? I'm vibrating that energy in that frequency. What is the name of my wife? Certainly, this name comes. I don't know. It must have been Maureen something. She was a Kalenjin. I don't remember her second name because I think it disappeared. I think I forgot about it. And I asked about my daughter's name. It was Priscilla Wanjiko, I think. Yeah, Wanjiko. Because I have this plan that my daughter, who will be the firstborn anyway, will be called that name. So I've gotten the name. Okay. By the way, it was not my thoughts. Remember, as all this is happening, I realized these are not my thoughts. I know my thoughts. I always have these. When you are processing a thought, it must have a genesis, exodus, all that. But this one, I asked and I received okay, and it happened in a way that, let me describe it. I don't know if you'll rewatch this and you cringe. Let me explain as vividly as possible. I asked for my wife's name and it is given to me. Maureen Nadi. I don't remember her name, but it was a Kalenjin name. Is it Chepto? Not Chepto, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I just can't remember, but it was Maureen. Maureen. And lately I've not been thinking about any other Maureen. I've encountered people who are called Maureen. And this one, certainly, the word Maureen reminded me of this classmate that I had in primary, in high school. Yeah, in high school. She was just this cool girl. Yeah. Just like, lately I've not been thinking about any Maureen. Okay, there's something to this. So I decided to go further and ask for my daughter's name. Priscilla, I've not encountered. Okay, I have a friend, but rarely do we even interact. Rarely do I even remember her name. It's something that, okay. And as I asked, I had to wait for a few seconds for feedback to come. I noted this. I asked for her name, and after some few seconds, a name hits me. I ask for my daughter's name. I wait for a bit. I get a name in my mind. All this is happening in my mind, and I think, okay. I proceed to okay. Let me ask for a location. Send out for a location. Okay, ask for a location. What is the location? I don't know what did I think when I was talking about the location. I got this answer, Mudhurwa Market, and I'm like, okay, how did that even name come from? Nanile, I'm very honest. I really think about anything about Nairobi. I really, not even really. I don't even think about anything about Nairobi. May I know Nairobi is actually a big city, the capital city of Kenya. Now, how did the Mudhurwa Market come from, and what has it got to do with me? I ask for a face. The face of Maureen, and it flashed in my mind. She was this not chocolate. She was this brown. Yeah, they are brown, black. Okay, not black people, but there's someone who is black and someone who is lighter brown. Okay, who is brown and someone, okay, deep brown and someone who is lighter brown. What do you call them here in Kenya? Yeah, what do you call them? Light skin, yeah, light skin. I receive an answer. Oh, I received this face. Huh? Oh, is it really the person that I'm looking for? Okay, I decided, you know what? Leave it there. I was planning when I come here at Moi, I'll be doing content creation, but I need a life path 3 in my life so that we can collab our creativity and make amazing content. I decided to ask. I need the name of this person. Tell me why the name Mudhomi comes into my mind. I receive feedback. I'm like, what is happening? And I'm receiving answer each and every time that I ask. And I knew something's just going on. I think from that point, I think I slept. After receiving the answer, I just slept. To date, I've never understood. And now I was seeking this answer of how to distinguish your thoughts and your nini. How to distinguish your thoughts and God's voice. So the other day, I was just scrolling on TikTok and I encountered this video talking about how to listen to God's voice. And one characteristics of God's voice is that you will just be doing your own things. Just be doing your own things. And then, all of a sudden, something lands on your mind. It's actually not a thought. I tried to describe it, but it's in Facebook, in that post that I made. But it really didn't make sense. It's actually not a thought. It's nothing that you have conceptualized an idea and thought about it. It's actually not a thought. It's something that will just randomly out of nowhere comes into land on your mind. Hi. See, that lands on your mind. Yes. Landing on your mind means that it won't have What I'm trying to process two thoughts at the same time. I don't know. That's the mistake that I make most of the time when I'm talking. Now here's the thing. Yeah, and that voice is actually in a way, it is very clear, and it will keep on occurring in your mind. It is very persistent, unlike your thoughts, which and one characteristics that it has this God's voice, not intuition, God's voice in your life. It is persistent, and it will leave traces of satisfaction, and even you feel okay, you are satisfied, you are content about that voice. It leaves traces of peace. You feel peace in your heart. It doesn't leave your heart bothered. Yeah, you get clear. You get me, like you get me, and that is what will happen. And certainly, for a moment, I recalled what was happening at that time, some few weeks ago. While I was watching this video, wait, I think it's the same scenario. I think I was content. I was feeling okay, some form of peace, because I've gotten the answer that I was seeking for. The people who matter in my life, the friend that is Muthomi. I don't know. Is it my wife? Is she called Maureen or something? I'm not sure about that. I need to seek the answers from God Himself. I need to talk to Him. Take my silent moment again. I need to go back to factory settings again, because I'm straying I'm straying away. Anyway, yeah, I just want to confirm that if this is the problem is how do but I don't worry myself so much, because God will certainly provide me the answers that I'm looking for. Anyway, I think I need to stop here. I need to stop talking too much. It's not time to leave. I had a plan for this to go for about 20 minutes or even 25, but it has gone for double the time. Anyway, yeah, it's still something that is nini, but that is what the post was about, that Facebook account. And God's voice will not be forceful. We just talk to you. We'll tell you this is the right thing, and it will be persistent. It will be very fade, very calm, very firm, very calm. Imenyamaza tu. Wewe fanya makosa, uende na thoughts zako, shauri yako. I must go back to myself and ask God if those are the right people. That Priscilla, I don't. Anyway, let me end this here. I think my time is over for this. I could have talked too much. I think I find myself that when I start talking, I just find other things to talk about. Nowadays, I just don't struggle. And actually don't pre-write what I'm supposed to be talking about. I think I got over that stage where I was just writing what I'm supposed to be talking about each and every time. Nowadays, it's just to cast naturally. And I'm liking it, because I'll utilize this skill that I'll have picked from this in my content creation journey. Muthomi is the person that I'm supposed to see. You'll offer me create. Yeah, my storage is complete. It's almost depleted. Let me end this here. Yeah, I'm certainly looking for Muthomi. I just want that guy in my life right now. He's creative, super creative. So scripting, I'll have no problem with that. So the only thing that I need to do is just work on the delivery on my content, like how I deliver, like when speaking, how you talking, like I'm talking with confidence. I like that. Anyway, let me end this here, because my story is also almost complete.